Hello everyone, my name is Vivek and I'm a part of an online Toastmasters club. The name of the club is Buddies Online. Recently, we have started getting so many queries from people around the world. They want to know that how online clubs meetings are run because nowadays it's not possible to run physical meetings, and we are running online meetings since 2016, so we have a good idea about how to run these things. So today I'm going to share some features which we normally use in our meetings. Let me share my screen so that I can show the features that we normally use. These are the most commonly used features that we use in our meeting. So I will go one by one. First of all, Spotlight. We use Spotlight feature a lot in our meetings because when a speaker is speaking, everyone need to see that person. Everyone need to see that who is speaking. So whenever a person start giving a speech, we spotlight that person. And now I will show you how we do that. Let me share my screen again. Can you all see my screen, my Zoom screen?
Yes.
Okay. So if you want to spotlight the speaker, you just need to click at the right side of upper right side of the person's video. You will see three dotted lines. You need to click on that, and there you will get the option to spotlight that person. Once you spotlight that person will be in speaker's view. If I want to spotlight other person, I need to click for that person again. So this is how we can spotlight speakers. And when the timer show the red, green, or yellow card, we spotlight the timer for 2 to 5 seconds, and then we again spotlight back the speaker. This is how we use the spotlight function. And one more thing, there are two views in our meetings: speaker view and gallery view. So suppose if you want to see the gallery view, in gallery view, you would be able to see all the attendees. Like right now, my gallery view is functional, so I can see all the people who are in the meeting. If I want to see the person who is spotlighted, then I need to click on speaker view. Once I click that, I will be able to see only one person, and that person will be the person who is spotlighted. So that covers the first feature, spotlighting. Does anyone have any question on this?
And I think there is also a feature called automatic spotlight, right? And when you spotlight some person, and if you cancel spotlighting, then each speaker, when they speak, they will automatically spotlight it, right?
Yeah, there is an option for that, but we normally don't use that option because
Okay.
that option might malfunction sometimes.
Okay.
Or somebody makes a noise and then you get
Yeah,
that person and they were just making
Yeah,
a
yeah.
noise.
yeah.
Okay, great.
So that covers the first feature. The second feature is mute, unmute people. Now, many times it happens that someone who is not speaking, we hear background noise from that person. That person might, by accident, might not have muted himself, and because of that, we hear noise. At that point, we can mute that person. To do that, it's very simple. We just need to click on the three dotted lines, and we can unmute or mute that person. We can also mute or unmute all the people at once. Option for that is here at the bottom of the screen. You need to click on manage participants, and here you can mute all or you can unmute all. Now this option is enabled only for the admin account. Any person who is attending the meeting, they don't have that option. The person who is the host of the meeting, only that person can use that option.
Does the co-host have that option?
Yeah, co-host can do that.
Oh, okay. So if the co-host is the Zoom master, for example, you know, in charge of the Zoom part, then they can mute everybody.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
That covers the second point. Now comes the most interesting point, polling. Best speaker, best evaluator, best meeting role facilitator. They are the part of every meeting. Here on Zoom, it's very easy to create polls. And this option, again, this option is not enabled for every person. Only the admin person can create polls. Even co-host cannot create polls. And how to create polls? That's very simple. At the bottom of the screen, you can see that option, polls. You just need to click on that and polls will pop up. Here we have created poll templates. So we don't need to create a best speaker poll every time. We just need to select the previously created poll and we need to just launch it. Once we launch it, everyone can select their best speaker and we will get the result. Let me also tell you that how we can create a new poll. Here I'm ending the poll. Okay, one question that had been asked from me earlier, and that question is that once you run the poll, will everyone be able to see the results or not? So I will explain to you in a moment. First, let me create a new poll. Can you all see my web browser?
Yes, we can. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So these are previously created polls. If I want to add or create a new poll, I just need to click on add. Now, suppose I want to run a poll for best joke master. Here we have option for anonymous. If I check this box, then the results will not be displayed to all the participants. Only the host and co-host will be able to see the results. Now here I just need to type my question. I need to give the options. And a new poll will be created. Now, if I click,
you have to sign in there to your Zoom account in order to create that poll. Can you do that? Can you do that if you're if you have the free version or if you're going to have the pro version?
No. In free version, you don't get poll option.
Okay.
Okay. So here now, if I click on poll, if I select the new poll, I just need to click on that and it will show. I just need to launch it and it's good to go. Okay. Any question on polling? It's very simple.
If you were running a speech contest, could you use polls to do that, and then restrict that only certain people would see the result of the poll?
Yeah, if we assign a person as co-host, then that person will be able to see the result.
So everybody wouldn't see who the judges were picking for first, second, and third.
No, they won't be able to see that.
Or they can't do that.
No.
Okay.
Actually, the pop-up window can only be seen by the host. This
host and co-host.
And co-host, yeah. Other members cannot see it. And also, I have a question here.
We have both the options. We have both the options. If I click here on anonymous, then no one will be able to see the results. If I uncheck it, then everyone will be able to see the results.
Okay, maybe you can try one, Vivek, without checking anonymous.
Okay. Okay. Best guest.
I guess that's a great feature for running elections.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm running the poll. Here, this time the result will be seen, can be seen by everyone.
And Vivek, how
Yeah.
can we access the link, you know, where we can just put some questions in advance? If we are not in the meeting, before the meeting, we want to add some polls. And how can we access there?
Okay, for that, you just need to log in into the Zoom's website. So this is Zoom's website. You just need to log in into your account, and you will get option there.
Can you demonstrate here?
Yeah, just a minute. Yeah, here you just need to log in into your account.
Okay,
go to the meeting, and then click on add poll.
Okay, great.
Okay. Okay, so let's move to the next feature, which is virtual background. Now, virtual background is a very interesting feature of Zoom because sometimes we don't want to show people our background. So at that time, we can use virtual background. Sometimes people use it in different ways. Like we can also use virtual background to show, like sometimes when we show slides for our speech, we can use virtual background for that also. We can also use virtual background to show the meeting's theme. So it can be used in different ways. But virtual background doesn't work if your background is not green or blue. So let me show you right now. I'm using green background. Earlier, my background was not green, so this was not functioning for me earlier. Yeah. Okay. So in order for the virtual background to function properly, you need to have either green or blue background. So this is my real background, and this is my virtual background. And we can also add new images to our virtual background. To do that, we just need to click on this plus icon, and we can add images, whatever we have. Like I have saved this image on my desktop. I just need to choose this image. It will be added here, and I can use this background.
Now I've seen people use the background as the timer.
Yeah, we can also do that.
Is that the feature that that's how they do it? They put in a green, yellow, and a red background and change them?
Yeah, they have to change that. The timer need to change the background. Yeah. That has to be done manually.
It has to be done manually. Yeah. There's no timer for it, right?
No.
Okay. And I read something yesterday. It said you should actually put the letter R or Y for yellow to indicate in case somebody doesn't see very well, you know, if they're colorblind or something. I've never thought of that because I'm not colorblind.
It can happen. I think there's one feature which can help in this case. We have a feature of closed caption. So the host of the meeting can write anything on their screen and everyone will be able to see that. Like if I write red, it will display on everyone's screen. Did you see that?
Oh, I see. It says to me, closed captioning is available. So do I click on the closed captioning?
Yeah, click on that.
Now I have a menu says show subtitles, view full transcript, or subtitle settings. Where do I press there?
Did you click on subtitle setting?
Okay. And give me a message saying closed captioning is on.
Okay. Now I'm writing something. Tell me if you are able to see it.
Yes.
Yeah. So in this case, host is able to broadcast his message to all the participants of the meeting.
So a speaker just has to keep an eye on the bottom of the screen
Yeah.
to see that message.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one demo meeting, we had 165 people in there. I think it was 7 screenfuls. You had to go.
Yeah. In that case, it would be difficult to spotlight a person. And I think in that case, this feature will be helpful.
Yeah, because one of the features in one of the rules in the contest is you don't want the timer being pinned onto the screen while the speaker's
Yeah.
still speaking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it might disturb a speaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. But nothing can be done in this case. Online meetings have some limitations.
Right.
Okay, so let's move to the next feature, which is lock meeting. So last time I was a part of a table topic contest, and the chief judge wanted me to lock the meeting. He wanted that no one else should be able to join the meeting from that point onward. So this feature was helpful at that point. It's also very simple. We just need to click on manage participants. I need to click on more, and then I need to click on lock meeting.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And then can you unlock that?
Yeah.
After the speaker's finished speaking?
Yeah. 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 Now let's move to the next feature, which is recording meetings and uploading to YouTube. Now it's a very good feature of online meeting. I think this in this regard, online meetings are better than physical meetings, because in online meetings, what we do in our meetings, we record our videos and we then upload them on YouTube, and then we send the link for that recording to all the members. And by looking at their video, how they spoke, they are able to improve themselves. And I immensely, it was very helpful for me. I can say that when someone else is giving you feedback that you spoke fast or you did not pronounce that word properly, then you don't understand. But when you yourself see that recording, you immediately know that what are the mistakes that you made. So it's a very good feature of online meetings. And one thing I want to mention, that when we record those meetings or upload those meetings on YouTube, we don't upload them in public mode. So if a person types buddies in YouTube and search, they will not get any recording. We upload all the recordings in private mode. So only those members who have the link for that meeting recording, they will be able to see that video.
Oh, yeah. So unlisted. So if I just put one up there today, but I listed it as unlisted.
Mm-hmm.
But does that mean if I send you the link and then you send it to Bruce, then Bruce can watch it as well?
Yeah.
But if it's private, only you can watch it.
Yeah.
Or
No, all the people who have the link.
If you search it on YouTube, you will get nothing. For example, if you write buddies or meeting on 21 March, any keyword will not work. It will not show to public. Only those people who have that link, they will be able to see that video. Okay, now let's move to the next feature, which is breakout room. I think one of the most important feature of online meetings. So creating breakout rooms is very simple in Zoom. We just need to click on breakout rooms. Okay, let me first tell the concept of breakout room, why it's required. It's required because in contest, we need to have separate rooms for participants and separate room for judges. And also when we conduct moment of truth, during that time, we need to divide people into different groups. At that time, breakout rooms, they are handy. So to create breakout room in Zoom is very simple. We just need to click on breakout rooms option. This option will be at the bottom of the screen. You need to click on that. You will see a window. Here you have two options. You can automatically create rooms or you can manually create rooms. When you automatically create rooms, then let me tell you what happens. First of all, we need to choose how many rooms we need to create. Here I have chosen 2 rooms and I have chosen 2 automatic option. When I will create room, then whosoever are there in this meeting, they will be divided into 2 rooms automatically. I don't need to choose who will be in which meeting room. Let me show it to you. So here we have 2 rooms, breakout room 1 and breakout room 2. And all the members in both the rooms, they are automatically chosen. I did not pick anyone. Okay, I can rename the room. For example, I can rename it as a participant.
So if you had say 20 people in the meeting, and you made 4 breakout rooms, it would automatically put 5 and 5 and 5 in
Yeah.
each room. Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Okay, and we can swap people from one room to another. We can move Brian from participants room to judges room. It's very simple. Okay. Now, when I click on open all rooms, then you all will disappear and Khadija will be in one room and Brian, Bruce and Jing, they will be in another room.
Now, one of the things in the demo that we were using is the contest chair. She was also the Zoom master. And that was obviously that the Zoom master should not take on any big role, other than being that and concentrating on that. And they have to be the host too. Like the Zoom master has to be the host of the meeting.
Yeah.
Now, in one of my clubs, a long time ago, one of the problems they had is that they were all worried about who can sign in and use the Zoom account. So they wanted to restrict it. But that doesn't always work if I having a meeting and I say, okay, I'm looking for somebody to be my Zoom master. So you could come in, Vivek, and be my Zoom master. Now, how would I have to give you my password to get into the Zoom account?
No. We just need to pass. Okay, let me show it to you. If I want to make you host of the meeting, then I just need to click on make host. I just need to click here and you will be the host. Okay, and just to be a Zoom master, like if you just want to spotlight a person, you just need to make that person co-host. Anyone?
How many co-hosts can you have?
As many as you want. Host can only be one, but co-host can be more than one. So they all will get the option to spotlight speakers. Like if I make you co-host now, then click on someone's picture and see if you can spotlight that person.
Does co-host have the, how to say, all the features as host has?
No, not all the features.
Right.
How about the breakout room?
Breakout room can created only by the host.
Yeah, so it's the thing. So Brian said, he needs to give you the password.
Yeah.
So you have to log in as the admin, so you will be able to do that.
Yeah.
Now I made Jing I spotlighted her, but I don't. Oh, because we're looking at this meeting through your screen sharing, we don't see that.
Okay, let me stop sharing screen. Yeah.
Okay. Pin or spotlight?
Spotlight.
Didn't happen. Now I'm in gallery view. Does that make, if I go into speaker view, does that make a difference?
No,
Yeah.
It will be different only for you. You will be able to see it in gallery view or speaker view. But for other people, it will be according to their choice.
Oh, okay.
I think, Brian, when you spotlighted Jing, it did not work.
Oh, I
Please
see.
try it once more.
I'm the co-host. Yeah, it didn't work with me being a co-host. It didn't work.
No, it will work. Please try it once more.
I believe it worked just now. I saw Jing was spotlighted.
It should work. Right now, I think I'm spotlighted. Try to spotlight Jing, Brian.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's
Now
working.
it worked. All right.
So if you want another person to create breakout rooms or to create polls, then you need to provide your password to that person. That person needs to log in from the admin account. But apart from these two features, if you want that person only to spotlight speakers, mute, unmute speakers, then just making them co-host will be fine. You need not share your password with them.
Another point is, if you're the host, if the host left the meeting, does that shut the meeting down for everybody?
No. Okay, yeah, it's a very important point. If you have not made someone co-host, then when you leave the meeting will be over. Okay, so whenever you have logged in, the host has logged in, the first thing they need to do is make another person co-host. Okay, if you do that, then if the host, if he's not logged in for some reason, if it might be that their battery is down in laptop and they are logged out, in that case, the meeting will go on, meeting will not end. But if you haven't assigned someone co-host, then the meeting will end the moment host leaves the meeting.
Okay.
Okay.
I've had that happen to me a few times.
Yeah, it happens. That's why I know, because it has happened with me so many times.
Yeah, so yeah, I think what you're saying, it's a good idea to, the host to make somebody a co-host or a couple of people to co-host right away when the meeting starts.
Yeah.
And they virtually can help you. I agree with that. That's something that takes a while to learn it.
Okay, so I think we are done with this feature also. And the last feature is share screen. It's a very simple feature. So if you, just a minute. Yeah. So the option to share your screen is at the bottom of the screen. It is, you can see it with the green color. You just need to click on share screen and you will get different options to share your screen. You can share your Zoom screen for demonstration. You will get different windows. You can share a screen for all those things. You can have a whiteboard, like it's like what I should say. You can write anything on it. If you are giving a presentation, if you want to write something, you can use this.
Can everybody use that at the same time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we are covered with all the features. Apart from these, I think we don't use many features, but if you are hosting a meeting for the first time, I think, yeah, Jing has just started sharing her screen. Okay, so if you are hosting a meeting for the first time, then let me show you that how you can do that. Okay, so if you are hosting a meeting for the first time, if you want to have a recurring meeting every Saturday, every Sunday, then you can schedule a meeting. Let me show you how you can do that. You need to first log in into your Zoom account, and there you need to click on schedule a new meeting. When you click on that, you will get different options, like you can give name to the meeting. You can choose a date when the meeting will start, the duration of the meeting, time zone, whether it will be a recurring meeting or not. You can also choose if you want attendees to do registration before they are able to join the meeting, but we don't use this option here because we want everyone to join meeting. You can give assigned password to the meeting. So if you have assigned password, then anyone who has the password, they will be able to join the meeting. We also don't use this option. This is the option if when you log in, then do you want your video to be off or on? You can choose that option from here. So if I have selected off, then when I log in, my video will be off by default. I need to turn on my video. Then, yeah, these are very important features. Here I have checked this. It means that even if the host hasn't joined the meeting, other participants will be able to join the meeting. Like in our meeting, anyone can join the meeting. Our meeting starts at 6:30 p.m. from my time. So if someone joins the meeting at 6 p.m., they will still be able to join the meeting. They will be in the room. And if I have unchecked this option, then they will get a message that the host hasn't yet joined the meeting. Okay.
Can you leave a message inside of the, like, if they're in the meeting, you know, like having some kind of a message saying, buddies, you know, the meeting will start in whatever time it's going to start.
Yeah, that's the next option, which is enable waiting room. If you click on this option, then they will be in the, they will not be in the meeting room. They will be in a waiting room, and they will get the option. They will get the name of the meeting, and they will, it will show that when the meeting is going to start. They will be able to see the name of the meeting, which I have mentioned here. They will be able to see the description. And you can check this box. When you check this box, then only those people who have already signed into their Zoom account will be able to join the meeting. We don't use this option because we want everyone to join the meeting. Then if I check this option, then the meeting will be automatically recorded. Normally what happens when the meeting starts, we have to click on record meeting, then the recording starts. If I want that the moment the meeting time starts, the recording starts automatically, then I need to check this box. And here I have two options. I can record the meeting on my local computer, or I can record it in the cloud. We record our meeting on the cloud because on cloud we have we get two views, speaker view and gallery view. If I record the meeting, save the meeting on my computer, then we get a mix of gallery view and speaker view, which is not a good option. So we always record meeting on cloud. So these are all the features that you can assign to your meeting, and that's it. You just need to save the meeting. Once you save the meeting, an ID will be generated, a link will be generated. You just need to provide that link to all the people who you want to join the meeting.